Hello, friends. My name is Ms. Moen, and I teach legal issues in American society. I'm very excited to talk to you today about the opportunities you have in taking the class of legal issues in American society. So, some people are like, why should I take the class? It sounds boring. I'm not interested in law. Hey, if you are interested in law, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a police officer, this is definitely the class for you. But what about you're just interested in current events, social issues? What's going on in the world? If you think there's injustice or things could be done better, this is the class for you. We get a chance to actively engage in what's happening in the world and where maybe you fit in the solution for that, or why are things happening in the world. So hopefully by the end of the course, you will be able to successfully participate in your community and create change for the change that you want to see. So let's check it out. One of our first units is on the criminal justice system. We will talk about the different types of law. We'll talk about different types of crime. We'll have real examples of those crimes, police investigations, criminal cases, how the courts work. This is a very interesting and topical conversation at this time as to what's happening in the world in police, enforcement, courts, injustices, justices, kind of taking the different sides of the issues, exploring kind of the history of it, the two sides to it, and possible solutions. Because finger pointing is not going to get anything solved. So how do we come to some solution? Some of our students, I had asked them over the last few days in class, like, hey, tell me about why you took this class and what you're getting out of it. So in this student, the student is very quiet typically in class because the student likes listening to what is happening and different opinions and perspectives, whether the student agrees or disagrees with what's being said, but overall has said that it helps gain confidence that when they do voice their opinion, that they feel that they're able to support that opinion with some fact, with some evidence, and with a basis besides just an argument. So awesome way as we're becoming informed on some of the different uh, aspects of the class, like with criminal justice. Constitutional law is another unit that we will have. We'll take a look at First Amendment and what are some court decisions out there. What does the First Amendment say? What can you do? What can't you do? What can the government do? What can't the government do? Taking a look at what happens in the real world and maybe what happens in school. What are the differences there? The same thing with the Fourth Amendment, your right to privacy. What can police officers do from simple police stops? What can schools do when you are in school? So, what your right to privacy is. Death penalty is one of the issues that students have talked about and they like doing a case on. So, is it constitutional or not? Why does the government get to take someone's life and it's justice, but if you feel you're justified and something happens and you happen to take someone's life, why is that not justified? So some good discussions on is it cruel and unusual and is it constitutional or not constitutional. So with that, a student took this class particularly for the constitutional issues and talks about the different perspectives and interpretations, how the student didn't realize all of these different perspectives and how the Supreme Court has impacted society, kind of has shaped and molded society with the decisions that it makes and how it really does create change in society from laws to behaviors, right? Attitudes, opinions, ideas, and really enjoys the conversation and dialogue that we have with this. You are not going to agree with everyone. And as I say, the best part of democracy is you have the right to scream at the hilltop something that makes my blood boil, but I have that same right. And we're going to get past that argumentative and have a dialogue. Seek understanding, seek where other people are coming from, and see what evidence that we have to support where we're at. Not looking to change anyone's opinion, just looking to have you go past just the basic opinion that you have. We will spend a lot of time with current events. That's one of the great things about this class. Whatever is happening in the world, we get to apply it and talk about it and research it and find out what is happening, how is it happening, what are some solutions, what is maybe my role in this, how can I engage in it, So right now, the hot topic, social injustices, Black Lives Matter, the protesting, policing, the 2020 election. Wow, we've had a lot to talk about. So some very lively, engaged conversations each and every day in legal issues in American society. Our format is you will have a chance to do some presentations. You'll do a little bit of research, sometimes on a topic of your choice, sometimes a topic that is assigned. You will work in groups a lot of times. We will have discussions as a class and as a small group. And then with those constitutional issues, we will do moot courts where the class will be assigned. Either you will be a lawyer for the petitioner or a lawyer for the respondent, the two sides of the case, or you will act as a Supreme Court justice and apply some constitutional precedents. So that seems to be the highlight of a lot of the class, and we do that at the end of the semester. So a wonderful way for us to kind of bring everything we learned together. And then lastly, this student talked about, hey, Miss Moen, I didn't plan on taking this class, but the class I wanted didn't run. So I was like, oh, this one looks interesting. And then said, glad that they did take the class, that having more fun than ever thought they would have, that they find it very interactive and engaging. I'm telling you, the bell rings and we're all like, holy cow, where did that time go? Enjoys the discussion, the different thoughts and opinions. And again, finds it really a safe forum to discuss and explore some of the topical situations that are happening around us each and every day. And then talking about kind of what our rights are, and again, what the government can and cannot do and why. Why does that happen? Why is this the case? And seeking that understanding. So I truly do enjoy teaching this class, and I look forward to having you in my class next year, if not the year after. This is for juniors and seniors. We do have some mature conversations and sometimes controversial issues, and because of that, we want to come in with maybe a little more experience under our belt. So it is only available to juniors and seniors, and it is a one semester class. If you have any other questions on this, please do not hesitate to email me at dmoen@naperville203.org, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hey, be safe, be well. I look forward to seeing you in class soon.